The advantages of the integrated servo motor are quite many, but there are also some disadvantages that cause the practical application to be troubled. Integrated servo motor is to integrate the servo motor, driver, and encoder into one machine, which meets people's most perfect imagination of servo motor. Can it really be perfect? Let's start with the advantages, which are obvious. Due to the integration of the drive, motor body, and encoder, a significant amount of cable connections has been reduced. Assembly and disassembly are quite convenient. More importantly, it is small enough that it requires very little space, making its application fields much broader. Of course, because of its size, it can reduce errors in mechanical transmission, resulting in high precision. Most importantly, it is simple and easy to use, reducing the difficulty for users and lowering learning costs. There are many advantages, but the key is that it's very cost-effective. Of course, there are disadvantages, which can be quite troubling because the drive and motor set are inherently hot things. If they are brought together, the temperature could rise exponentially, leading to faster aging. This also results in a significantly higher repair rate. Additionally, there might be magnetic interference between them, affecting their operation. Some people suggest adding a fan to the servo motor to solve the problem of heat dissipation. Is this solution possible? In fact, it's like you bought a computer that will heat itself. Even if you hold a fan to blow on it every day, it will still be hot when it should heat up. There is no way to solve the root problem by providing cooling for the servo motor. The fundamental problem should be solved. The cause of the heat may come from various aspects, such as the performance of the component it uses, which may be the root cause of the heat. To prevent the components from overheating, it comes down to the chip manufacturing capability. Let's assume that the nanometer size of this chip is getting smaller and smaller. With transistors arranged very closely together, the distance between each transistor is minimal, which means the processing speed of the chip will be much faster. Electrons can flow more easily, with lower energy consumption, reducing power dissipation and generating less heat. Therefore, the heat generated by electronic products can be significantly reduced. As technology advances, I believe the issue of integrated servo motor heating can be resolved. It might just be a matter of time. After all, servos are becoming lighter and smaller, which is an irreversible trend in future development. Even though he currently has various shortcomings, there are still many application areas where he is suitable. For example, scenarios that do not require long-term operation and low-pressure products. Additionally, some workspaces have very limited space, requiring smaller motors to achieve certain functions. In such cases, choosing an integrated drive is highly appropriate. Of course, extreme environments like extremely cold or ultra-high temperature zones may not be suitable. From this, we can see that the improvement of technology is the result of national efforts. At present, we seem to be in full bloom, but in fact, we lack core and soul. I hope we can make a breakthrough as soon as possible. I am Nana. See you next time.